Alright, so it's been a while since I actually tried doing this. But basically, yeah, welcome. To my little updates video on making some of the mercs from TF2 weapons. Currently, completed guns, or weapons, or whatever you want to call them, the props. Currently, I have the scatter gun, scatter gun, perfectly well done. I did try making the handle out of wood, but I didn't have any at the time. Like, until right now, I do. But basically, yeah, it's good. I'm happy with it. It's not the best, but, like, it's good. It's great. I mostly utilized, pretty much, if I'm not wrong, this, like, I don't know, $8, yeah, $9, $10, probably around 5mm thick black foam, because, I don't know, it's really useful. And I used some PVC pipe. I genuinely do not remember what the measurement was. I believe it's 1/4 inch or 1.5 inches, this one, from here to here. The length doesn't really matter. You just cut it until you want. This is just cardboard covered in foam. Try making wood. I'm still learning how to do wood. Wood type textures. But yeah, working on it. Painted it with some metallic glossy paint. And yeah, pretty much use hot glue and whatever other stuff you might need to glue stuff. I might make a video about the materials I utilize a lot. But yeah, the scattergun's really good. I didn't have money to buy anything similar, but I made this utilizing actual headphones. I made Scout's headset thingy using an actual headset I probably stole from my school back in the day, like last year or so. And basically, this piece was the hardest one to make. It was annoying. You don't know how annoying that thing was to make. My brother now uses this to play until, you know, Halloween, September comes around and we go to a con. And now, the one you've been waiting for. The oh so mighty pyro flamethrower. I genuinely do not know how I mounted this beast together. Like, what is this? As always, I use PVC pipe. I had to buy this one. It was the size of a suburban truck. Like, I genuinely do not know how big it was. I just know it was an entire truck. And it fitted, leaving, like, on both ends of the car, like, I don't know, 4 inches of space. That's how big it was, but it came out good. I did buy the, inside here, there's an elbow section, if you can tell, because it falls up here, but then bends here. I added an elbow. I actually might have a piece here. Chris cosplay for later, don't worry about that. I do not have it, I think, right now. Oh, wait, it's right there. Basically, I have this piece, and I bought 2. One is in there, and this is the other one. But first I started one, and I tried cutting it so it wouldn't be so edged, like in the actual flamethrower. But then I noticed I messed up, and I couldn't have it work again. So I went to, like, the nearest hardware store, because Home Depot was, like, a freaking 2 hours away. And it was, like, freaking... And I was with my friends when I was making this, so I couldn't force them to go with me. So I just, I pretty much just had them, we just walked there to the nearest thingy, because we couldn't go to Home Depot, which was 2 hours away. But yeah, basically I just used cardboard, foam, a bit of wood pieces. This is the first work I did with actual wood. It's really bad. The glue's not holding well, probably. That's why we don't hold it from here. This is just a popsicle stick. I tried making an actual pressable thingy, but didn't work. I used this, pool, what was the name again? Pool pipe thing. But I reused it back from my, first cosplay ever, which was, Ghostbuster cosplay. I should try and redo that, actually. But anyways, I reused it. Fun fact, this part was the one that attached right here, where it glued to the proton pack from the Ghostbuster cosplay I did. It never glued. so I just never really used it. But yeah, I just snuggled that in, glued it with hot glue. Same here. I used this weird like water jug thing and just painted it. I also have one there for Heavy's minigun. Sasha. Have one for Sasha. This is just foam. I want to use metal or tin or anything, but I don't have it. So yeah, same. Most pieces with metal. I had to use this. I added as a little detail because this part would keep opening and like ungluing. So it's just to hold it together. I wanted to use actual leather for the straps to hold it, because I see in the models like some belt thingy, but I didn't have those at the time, which was literally like last week. But basically I just used duct tape because, like, you know, Team Fortress is pretty pretty handmade and all. So I just used duct tape. I added this little support, and yeah, it was fun making the flamethrower, actually. I wish I had recorded it, but I can make a tutorial and like explain how I made it all, but I don't have any video footage of making it. But yeah, I can help out. I can show you anything if you want. But yeah, the nozzle was pretty much the same as making this part here. So yeah, it was just simple. And something funny, this thing I had to use staples, but the staples didn't go through because of freaking half like 5 millimeters thick. So like the staples, I had to squish it and like with pliers fold it so it would actually fit. But yeah, that was the paint. It took me an entire hour to just roll this thing up, and then I had to add the details. I had to cut this. I cut it wrong, but who cares? It looks cooler. I cut it and just added the details and whatever. But yeah, it was fun. It was actually harder than this one, I believe, which is funny because this one's smaller, and I had to like snuggle it in here. But yeah, making this part was annoying. I had to use a freaking like I don't know, those thingy, I forgot the name. I'm not thinking well right now, but this thing is to like electrical circuits and join them together. I don't care about the name right now. I'm just thinking. I had to use that. I burnt my knee, but like I did it. There's holes. Looks like a propane tank. Still gotta add the labels. And this part is just this part. I can add something there, or maybe not. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. I just want to add the labels, and I think it will look better. And yeah, that's pretty much the things I have right now. Now, currently, I am working on the sniper rifle for my brother's friend, who my brother's gonna be scout for this. But basically, I'm working on the sniper rifle, and right now, well, not only the sniper rifle, I'm also working on both mediguns, the default medigun, and if I'm not wrong, it's right here. I'm also working on the quick fix, both the backpack and the guns. So I like to make myself a little trouble because I like medic a lot. This entire PVC pipe, all of this, the ones used in that and this and that, are the exact same piece. I just cut it. That's how long it was, if you want to know. But basically, this giant ass piece is gonna go in this traced wood piece. This is a mess, but who cares? This entire wood piece, it's gonna go right here, making up the sniper rifle. I'm gonna use a Pringles can to make the side. Probably I'm gonna use 2, because this one I just noticed it's a bit too small. But I think I have a bigger one. I can probably use 2. I have 3 Pringles cans saved for some reason. But yeah, I just traced this. Looked at the picture from Prop Fortress. Hey, you should also check out Prop Fortress. They got really good props. I used them as reference, but this is not sponsored, by the way. This is not sponsored. It would be cool if you did. But anyways, yeah, this is pretty much, I just grab a picture or whatever I find online and just draw it by hand and size of like however I see it in the Meet the Team or in game or anything else in the videos or any media with TF2. But basically, this one's gonna be a rough one, because I never worked with wood. I don't know how to attach this to. If anyone can give me any advice with that, it'd be great. But yeah, I'm pretty much suffering thinking about this one right now. And this giant space, I decided to just flip it over. These 2 sides are gonna be for this beat. Hold on. Die. This piece is gonna be for my friend who wants to be soldier. I feel it's a bit small, but who cares? I can work with this as a base for Soldier's default rocket launcher. And these two sides right here are going to be both handles for the rocket launcher, and then work on from this. And this middle part is going to be the handle, this bottom handle from the default medi gun. And yeah, pretty much, right now, I'm carving out this using the old techniques because I don't want to use an actual saw because it breaks my ears. I think I have sensitive ears. But basically, an actual saw kills my ears. So I'm utilizing, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, sawing through its bones. So, this is the tiny progress I've made so far before I started actually recording. I'm gonna have to probably find a way to cut this without, like, breaking into the side for accident. I hope I can do this. And yeah, and lastly, this is the handle area for I made this hole again. This is the thing that burnt my leg too. But basically, I made a hole so I can put this. I measured it at least. It should pretty much fit in really well. Still gotta find a way to attach it though. But here, this is the base area. I think it goes like this. This is the base area for the medigun. I'm also using more of my Pringles cans to do this part, and I have it detachable so I can like take it off and out from the both medic kits, and not actually have to be buying two hella expensive pool pipes. So yeah, this is a progress so far. I'm gonna cry.